From seals that abandon their pups to eagles that let their chicks fight to the death, these animal parents take a ruthless approach to raising their young. And don't miss the cuckoo's crafty trick, laying eggs in other birds' nests and letting them do all the work. Get ready to explore the harsh and often brutal parenting strategies that ensure survival in the wild. Let's get started. Number 10. The Harp Seals. The harp seal is a majestic Arctic creature that can grow up to 6 feet long, dive as deep as 1,300 feet, and remain submerged for up to 15 minutes. It lives up to 30 years and has a diet that includes over 130 types of fish. Despite these impressive qualities, the harp seal is surprisingly known as one of the worst animal mothers. While pregnant and in the first few days after giving birth, the harp seal is an attentive mother, cuddling her pup and nursing it without eating anything herself. But once the pup turns 12 days old, the mother abandons it on the ice drift to search for food, even though she knows the pup can't swim until it's about 8 weeks old. As a result, around 30% of pups die either from starvation or drowning while trying to find food. However, those that survive become incredibly strong and are well prepared for the harsh conditions of the Arctic, demonstrating a brutal form of survival of the fittest. Number 9. Black Eagle. Any parent with multiple children knows the challenge of sibling disputes and when to step in. However, black eagles take a far more brutal approach to parenting. Black eagle mothers allow their chicks to fight to the death, with the stronger sibling often killing the weaker one. The mother rarely intervenes, and after the death, both the surviving chick and the mother may even consume the remains of the dead sibling. This extreme lack of intervention and cannibalistic behavior underscore the black eagle's harsh survival instincts, making it notorious for its merciless approach to raising young. Number 8. The giant panda. In the world of bear parenting, there's a stark contrast between species. Brown bears and polar bears are celebrated for their exceptional mothering, while giant pandas fall short. Panda cubs are astonishingly small at birth, just 4 inches long and weighing 4 ounces, arriving weak, hairless, and blind. Caring for them demands the mother's full attention, often at the cost of her own nourishment. Due to the low nutritional value of bamboo, a giant panda's primary diet, mothers typically can only produce enough milk for 1 cub, despite often giving birth to twins. As a result, the mother chooses to nurture the stronger cub, leaving the weaker one behind. Unfortunately, their large size can also lead to unintentional harm, sometimes crushing their tiny offspring. These challenges contribute to the giant panda's reputation as a less effective mother among bears. Number 7. The Komodo dragon. Komodo dragons are notorious for their lack of parental care. From the moment their eggs hatch, the tiny hatchlings, measuring just 14.8 inches, 37 centimeters long, are left to fend for themselves. Instinct drives them to scramble up nearby trees to escape predators, including adult Komodo dragons, who have no qualms about preying on their own young. With no parental protection or guidance, these vulnerable hatchlings face constant threats, and only the strongest survive. The ever-present danger from their own species and the complete absence of nurturing highlight why Komodo dragons are seen as some of the least caring parents in the animal world. Number 6. Hippos. Hippos are infamous for their aggressive and neglectful parenting, earning them a spot among the worst animal parents. Known as the deadliest large land mammals, responsible for around 500 human deaths annually in Africa, their danger stems from massive size, powerful jaws, and sharp teeth. Male hippos are highly territorial, often attacking or even killing young hippos, especially if the calves are not their own. While female hippos tend to be more protective, they can abandon their calves if they sense danger or if resources become scarce, leaving them vulnerable to predators. Unlike animals that nurture their young, hippos provide minimal care and protection, leading to a high mortality rate among calves. This lack of parental bonding and the harsh environment they inhabit contribute to the hippo's reputation as one of the least attentive and protective parents in the animal world. Number 5. Cuckoos. Cuckoos are known for being clever but terrible mothers, avoiding the work of raising their young by laying their eggs in other birds' nests. A female cuckoo waits for a smaller bird to leave its nest, then sneaks in, eats one of the existing eggs, and lays her own in its place. This tactic, called brood parasitism, lets the cuckoo skip out on parenting duties. The cuckoo chick usually hatches first, grows faster, and often pushes the host bird's chicks out of the nest, leading to their death. Sometimes the host birds try to fight back by attacking the cuckoo or getting rid of the foreign egg, but most of the time, the cuckoo's trick works, leaving the unsuspecting host birds to care for a chick that's not theirs. Number 4. Mares. Mares have a long pregnancy, lasting at least 340 days, which is much longer than human pregnancies. To keep their foals safe, mares use an interesting strategy. Even after a mare gets pregnant, she will mate with several different stallions. This is because stallions can be very territorial and might harm a foal if they know it isn't theirs. By mating with different stallions, the mare makes sure that the paternity of the foal is uncertain, so it's less likely to be attacked. If the mare can't mate with all the stallions, she might abort the pregnancy. Although the exact mechanism is not fully understood, scientists believe this may result from a natural chemical reaction, offering a fascinating glimpse into the mare's adaptive instincts. Number 3. Rabbits. If you ever felt like your mom was too busy when you were a kid, be grateful you weren't a bunny. Rabbit mothers have an extremely hands-off approach. They leave the burrow right after giving birth and return only briefly each day to feed their young. Within less than a month, the baby rabbits are left to fend for themselves. However, this seemingly neglectful behavior actually serves a purpose. By staying away, the mother reduces the risk of predators discovering the burrow. Number 2. Christmas Island red crab. Each year, Christmas Island red crabs undertake a dramatic migration from the jungle to the coast between October and December to release around 100,000 eggs into the sea. The spawning process depends on specific tides and moon phases. After hatching, baby crabs drift in the ocean for about a month, hoping the currents will bring them back to Christmas Island. However, their journey is fraught with danger. Pregnant females returning to the coast often stop to eat these young crabs, including their own offspring if they're hungry. A 2007 study found no significant difference in cannibalistic behavior between crabs that had carried eggs and those that hadn't. This harsh behavior underscores why Christmas Island red crabs are considered poor parents, providing no care and often consuming their own young. Number 1. Skink. Skink mothers sometimes resort to eating their own eggs when predators are nearby. If a mother skink has laid her eggs but faces a threat from predators, she may consume the eggs herself. This seemingly harsh behavior ensures that the nutrients from the eggs benefit her rather than falling into the hands of the predators. While this strategy helps her survive and protect her future offspring from being eaten, it still appears quite harsh and unsettling from a caring perspective.